The Washington Wizards are mid. Again. And this is something that should not come to the surprise of any of us as NBA fans, as they are currently sitting at 11 and 14 and 11th in the Eastern Conference. And what's honestly upsetting about this is seeing how well their stars are playing. Kristaps, Kyle Kuzma, and Bradley Beal are all averaging about 20 points a game, a little bit more and a little bit less for some of these guys, while playing at an actually pretty efficient level. So it's not like you're having some shot chuckers who are getting 20 and therefore you can be like, well, they're stalling out the offense. And what's interesting is, again, the reemergence of Kris Porzingis. Kris Porzingis on defense especially is lowering his opponent's percent at the rim by 9.6%, putting him in the 97th percentile in the league. And this is according to B-Ball Index. And the roll man impact for Kristaps, something we talked about last time, is how many points are you scoring as the roll man in a pick and roll, is plus 2.3 points, which is in the 97th percentile. So Kristaps is emerging offensively and defensively again, showing something closer to what he was back in the Knicks and flashes of what we saw in Dallas prior to some of his injuries. Kyle Kuzma, the former Laker, is also starting to show a little bit of a defensive emergence with a minus 7.6% for opponents' affected field goal percentage at the rim, which is pretty impressive all things considered. And of course, Bradley Beal is doing the one thing he does incredibly well: score. Scoring about 22 points per game on 52% from the field is an incredible feat, especially considering that's on about 17 shots per game, according to Basketball Reference. So guys, I wanted to thank you all, by the way. We hit our goal of 100 subscribers in about a month, which is insane to think about. And it's truly blessed. I can't lie to you. I never thought we would reach this point this quick, or at all, to be honest. So going into this 2023 year, we're going to try and hit 1,000 subscribers, and let's get that going. So leave a like and subscribe. And now we want to talk about why exactly the Washington Wizards are just so hard to analyze. And honestly, what they need to do next is something that I just don't think they'll be able to achieve anymore, especially considering their front office moves. And let's get into the analysis. So right here on this play, what you see is Rudy Gobert is on Bradley Beal at the perimeter, which is an incredibly good matchup for Beal, all things considered, with his size and speed. And right here you see he creates separation from Gobert and the incoming Austin Rivers for the easy mid-range bucket. Watching Bradley Beal's play make and score is just such a fun thing to watch. As you see here, Kristaps is going to set a good screen, as you're going to see Beal then takes advantage of Grant Williams being a little bit slow-footed and gets a really strong finish here. Now let's look at Bradley Beal again, take advantage of Kristaps as a roll man. As you see here, he gets off of Derek White and Grant Williams trying to adjust with the defense, and Al Horford, already ball watching just a little bit, gets enough separation to get that mid-ranger, and it's just a beautiful shot to see go in. And again, we're going to see Beal take advantage of Kristaps. This pick and roll is honestly extremely incredible to watch on film. And now we need to look at what Bradley Beal also brings to the game, his playmaking. Here we're going to see the cut by Corey Kispert to the rim for a great pass from Beal and an easy layup, especially in crunch time. And here what we're going to see is a defensive lapse by Kyrie, actually, as he leaves the open man for Beal to hit for a great three-pointer, as Beal almost fakes the drive to get an easy kick for the three-pointer. And here we're going to switch our lens now to Kristaps Porzingis. You're going to see here off the roll again, he's going to take advantage of this Lakers lapse in defense to get the easy catch and shoot. And while he misses, again, that's a shot that you want, again, if you get the opportunity. And here, honestly, we just see Kristaps balling out off of getting the possible Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis, on his hesitation almost, and gets a nice little lay-in. And now what we're going to see coming up here is Porzingis getting to work in the mid-range. Here he's going to get his shoulder down and get that separation immediately, and he's already up too much to the point of where the defender isn't going to be able to stop that shot. And here what we're going to see is we're going to see the movement here from Kuzma, who kicks it out as Porzingis is cutting, which is a really nice playmaking move by Kuzma for the easy lay-in, as LeBron does not want to get the foul. And what we're going to see now is where Kristaps' defensive impact is coming in. As Tyrese is cutting, he gets a beautiful deflection off of being able to time himself with the lay-in. And now here we're going to see Cat not actually see Kristaps, so taking advantage of the lack of vision, he gets the easy block. And now coming up on this play right here, we're going to see the drive by Anthony Edwards. And honestly, Ant should have laid it up with the left hand here, and he could have probably gotten it and maybe a foul.
but instead almost hesitates and go with the right to get the easy block by Porzingis due to his ability at the rim. And now we're going to look at Kuzma here taking advantage of the man for an easy right-handed lay-in. And we're going to look at the Wizards' transition play as Porzingis gets the beautiful block here off of Tyler Hero. And look at the transition plays that are going on. You're going to see here the ball kicks out to Beal. The defense isn't set. And Kuzma's right there ready for the catch-and-shoot opportunity due to the distance given from the defense having to struggle to catch up on that transition play. And again, the use of Porzingis as a roll man is incredible. Kuzma then gets a wide open opportunity for the easy mid-ranger, which is just beautiful to see. And Kuzma's actually got a little bit of playmaking going on here. As you see, the man gets separation for Porzingis, who steps right on out to the perimeter, and Rudy's just too slow to catch up at that point due to the well-set screen. And now, again, we're going to get a look at more playmaking here. This is something that the old Kyle Kuzma, even a couple months ago, which would have infuriated me to take and miss this shot when there's somebody who was hot at that point in the game in Porzingis, but he kicked it out to him as we see the easy bucket. And again, Kyle Kuzma here with a full perimeter movement. Beal is open, and he gets this nice little pass to Bradley Beal for an easy lay-in. So guys, what I've shown you is there are 3 really good, capable players on championship teams on this team. But what's the problem? Why are they 11 and 14? Why are they 11th in the East? And honestly, it's simple. Unfortunately, Bradley Beal's contract of 5 years, $250 million is pretty taxing. At that point, you're not really able to move on from Beal, especially considering they gave him a no-trade clause. And now, what are you supposed to do? You have an unmovable, big money asset that at that point is handcuffed to your team for however long this deal lasts. And now you also have to remember Porzingis and Kuzma are not here forever either. And with how well they're playing right now, their value is up. So maybe this is the time to trade and dump these pieces to try your best and rebuild. But the time for retooling to see how far this team can go is over. As well as Kuzma and Porzingis are playing. Honestly, Porzingis is an all-star level player right now. But I don't think the Wizards organization has the courage or the confidence or the history to really try and take advantage of your assets at their best value to try and trade them and move on. Beal is unmovable. This team, it seems like it's going to be stuck in basketball mediocrity and in a purgatory almost. Unable to really move up into that basketball heaven with a championship, but not bad enough to at least go down for the lottery to try and rebuild with a new superstar level talent. So guys, this was Emster Knows Hoops. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think should be going on with the Wizards and if my analysis was fair or not. I've got one more video on the way, you guys. It's a little bit of a different one. It's going to be more of a rant video, but this will be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for all your support. This was Emster Knows Hoops. Have a good one.